you ask the facility, do you guys provide extra assistance? And that's a mistake. That's a mistake that we made at first, because we found the facility and we thought, oh my God, we have it made. My mom is going to be taken care of. We're only paying $1,200. It was until her dementia started advancing and she started falling, in the middle of the night when there was no one-to-one care, that my sisters and I started questioning, well, what if we hired an outside person to stay with her at night, right? And this was like a year after she had been in the facility. And that's the one regret that haunts me, because we could have done that from the beginning.
Right.
And it was so inexpensive. We just didn't think of it. See, and we speak the language. This is something that they didn't even.
How did you find her?
Oh, excuse me. This is something that they didn't even offer. And if they did, we probably overlooked it. So we've asked them. They say they do have people themselves, their CNAs, that when they're off, and when they're not working on their days off, they can actually come in and help you do that. However, I suggested to my sisters, we didn't want to have one person today, one other tomorrow, another was alternate. The only benefit of that was going to be that my mom was going to be seeing the same people she's used to seeing there, right? So what I did, I went to Cuernavaca one day and I started looking for agencies that you can hire on your own, and you pay them outside of your home that you're paying for your mom to come in. However, we found out that there's some facilities that do not like to have outside people come into their facility for whatever reason. And we hired a lady from a company. Can I say the company?
Yeah.
It was through Visiting Angels that they have in Mexico as well, a Mexican Visiting Angels. I don't know if they're affiliated for the American or not, but and the facility was not happy with it, because this lady would inform everything that she was seeing, that they were not helping, that they were not doing well with mom. In other words, she was saying they only spent so much time with her. They only do this. They expect me to do all the cleaning, all the things that they're supposed to do. And I talked to the facility and I said, hey, listen, the caregiver that we have for mom, it's extra. You guys do your job, how you're supposed to do it, what you're supposed to do. Don't use our caregiver to do your thing, And we had to, in other words, we had to jump those hurdles as they came. And I want to say that the last year, it was the good one for my mom, because they suggested a lady that from the facility that they can actually take away from their payroll, okay, but still have the health insurance and everything that the facility will provide for her. That way we didn't have to buy her health insurance. The facility would provide it for her, but we would be paying the facility, and the facility would pay her for her 24-hour care. And that was beside, not 24-hour, 12-hour care, sorry. And then the facility would provide other things that everything for her the same. So yeah, that's something that you have to work with the facility to see if they allow you to bring an outside person, or if they can actually suggest one for you there.
And how much does it cost for the helper?
The extra one?
The extra, about $300 and something a month.
$300 US
a month.
Wow.
And it was 12 hours a day.
Hire one for you.
Oh yes.
It was 12 hours a day at first, and then it extended to a little longer, because my mom was falling in the middle of the night. She was waking up, and not having one-to-one there. Of course, they don't know when she wants to get up. So and don't take me wrong, the facility did what they could. Their standard,
Or what they were supposed to do.
the standards that Mexico has, and I'm not talking bad about Mexico, I compare them to the standards that I know, which the only standards I know is the US. Okay, I'm not putting down any country or anything. The gerontology aspect of it is not very, I don't think Mexico is highly prepared or advanced as we are in the States. One, we take care of our own. So that's why it's very different when you go to facilities and you put your loved one there. It's just different the way it's seen. You do have to be on top of your mom. If she's taking medicine here from the States and you take her over there, you have to, when you go into the facility, you have to tell the doctor that you want your mom to be reassessed again for everything. And for the first month, your mom will be put in a watch and wait or watch and hold type of thing, to where they observe all her movements, how she reacts to the new place, to the medication. And if they suggest to you, you know what, she doesn't need this because she's doing better, then they start suggesting to you what to take down or what not to. But the medicine, they'll give it to her if she needs it, as you want it, as it says. If you said don't give her this, they will not give it to her. If she needs a CT scan, they'll call you before she needs it, because they want to make sure you pay for it. So they'll have the CT scan done for her. They'll bring somebody there.
And they're very inexpensive.
Also very inexpensive. So yeah, it's just going to require you being more involved for her care than what it would be in the States. But you'll know that she's getting top of the care.
Right. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much.